All right, team, listen up. I've been to some of the most extreme places on this planet, but there's a place that keeps calling me back, a land where nature is the main event. That place is Norway. It's Europe's untamed heart, forged by ice and stone, where wild spirit runs free. Here, adventure isn't something you seek, it finds you. One moment you're in Oslo, the next, you're in a landscape from the dawn of time. We'll go beyond the tourist trails and dive deep into the wild. We'll witness the northern lights and meet the people who call this land home. So, grab your gear. We're heading into the wild heart of Norway. Our first stop is the fjords. These aren't just rivers, they are massive sea-drowned valleys carved by ancient glaciers. Imagine sheer cliffs, thousands of feet high, plunging straight into deep, dark blue water. We're taking a kayak to get up close and personal. Paddling here, you can hear the waterfalls thundering down the cliffs. One of the most famous is the Geiranger Fjord, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. But the real magic often lies in the lesser-known fjords, the ones you won't find on every postcard. I once spoke to an old fisherman named Lars in a tiny village tucked away in a quiet fjord arm. He told me the fjord wasn't just water to him, it was his larder, his highway, and his history book. He said, "The fjord provides, but it also demands respect. Nature is a powerful ally, but you never, ever underestimate it." This intricate network of waterways was the original highway for the Vikings. They used these sheltered passages to build their communities and launch their legendary voyages. The silence in the fjords is something else. It's a deep, profound quiet, broken only by the cry of a sea eagle. In our noisy world, finding that kind of peace is a rare gift. As the sun sets and paints the cliffs in hues of orange and purple, you understand that this isn't just a landscape. It's a sanctuary. This is the raw, unfiltered beauty of Norway. From the water, we head for the sky. The mountains of Norway are the country's backbone. They are rugged, ancient, and unforgiving. This is not a place for the faint-hearted. We're heading into Jotunheimen National Park, which literally means home of the giants in Norse mythology. The peaks here, like Galdhøpiggen, the highest in northern Europe, are true giants of rock and ice. Climbing here requires absolute focus. You have to read the terrain, watch the clouds, and listen to your instincts. When you reach a summit, breathless and exhausted, and you look out over a sea of jagged peaks, the feeling is indescribable. It's a sense of accomplishment that money can't buy. I remember a trek where I met a local guide, an older woman named Ingrid. She told me the mountains weren't something to be conquered, but something to be understood. "You don't fight the mountain," she said, her eyes twinkling. "You dance with it." She showed me how to find shelter and read the subtle signs of an approaching storm. These mountains are also home to incredible wildlife. If you're quiet and patient, you might be lucky enough to spot a herd of wild reindeer. We share this planet, and it's our responsibility to move through it with respect, leaving as little trace as possible. That's the true creed of any adventurer. Take only memories, leave only footprints. Along Norway's wild coast, land and sea collide in a dramatic clash of elements. Dotted along these shores are resilient fishing villages, where life is shaped by the sea and the seasons. In the Lofoten Islands, sharp peaks rise from the ocean, sheltering red rohrbuer cabins. For centuries, people here have lived by the cod, fishing year-round thanks to the unique climate. Community is everything. Neighbors rely on each other, especially when storms isolate the villages. These coastal villages are a testament to human resilience, thriving in harmony with nature. Our journey now takes us further north, deep into the Arctic, to the land of the Sami people. The Sami are the indigenous people of the northern parts of Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Russia. Their culture is one of the oldest in Europe, and it is intrinsically linked to the land, the sky, and the animals, especially the reindeer. To understand Norway, you have to understand the Sami. I had the incredible privilege of spending time with a Sami family of reindeer herders. They live a semi-nomadic life, following the ancient migration routes of their herds. I learned from an elder, named Ante, that for the Sami, the reindeer is everything. He told me, "We don't own the reindeer, we are their caretakers." The Sami culture is rich with traditions, stories, and a unique form of singing called a joik. A joik is not just a song about something, it is an attempt to capture the essence of a person, an animal, or a place. Surviving in the Arctic requires incredible skill and knowledge. The Sami know how to read the snow, how to find their way in a whiteout, and how to use every part of the natural world without waste. They are the ultimate survival experts. Fun fact: the Sami have hundreds of words for snow and ice, each describing a specific condition. Their wisdom is a powerful lesson for all of us about living sustainably and respecting the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems. As winter blankets the far north in darkness, one of nature's most magical phenomena takes the stage: the aurora borealis. To witness this is to see the sky come alive in a celestial ballet of green, pink, and violet light. Chasing the aurora is an adventure, requiring patience, luck, and a willingness to brave the cold. We ventured out late at night, far from any town, to a frozen lake beneath the stars. Suddenly, a faint green smudge appeared, growing brighter and more intense. The wait was worth it. This is nature's grand finale, a light show you'll never forget. Adventure is not just about the big dramatic moments, it's also about the small, unexpected encounters you have along the way. On a long-distance hike through the Rondane National Park, I stumbled upon a network of unmanned cabins, part of the Norwegian Trekking Association, DNT. This system is built on an incredible foundation of trust. Inside one of these cabins, I found a logbook filled with entries from hikers from all over the world. Reading their stories was like sharing a campfire with them. People wrote about their challenges, blisters, bad weather, getting lost, but also about their triumphs. One entry, from a young woman hiking alone, simply said, "Out here, I remembered who I was." That's the power of the wilderness. It strips away the non-essentials and shows you what you're really made of. I also learned about the Allemannsretten, or the right to roam. This ancient law gives everyone the right to access and camp on uncultivated land in Norway, as long as you are respectful and leave no trace. It means that the wilderness belongs to everyone. It fosters a national culture of outdoor living known as friluftsliv. It's not just a hobby, it's a way of life. These hidden stories and cultural cornerstones are what make a journey through Norway so rich. It's not just about the scenery, it's about the soul of the country. Okay, you've stuck with me this far, and I appreciate that. I promised you a story, a moment that for me encapsulates everything we've talked about: the beauty, the challenge, and the spirit of Norway. It didn't happen on a towering peak or under the northern lights. It happened on a small, remote island off the coast during a solo sea kayaking trip. A storm had blown in unexpectedly, and I was forced to take shelter in a tiny, rocky cove. As dusk fell, the storm began to calm. The clouds parted for just a moment, and the setting sun cast a golden light across the water. And in that moment, a pod of orcas surfaced not 50 meters from my cove. They moved with such grace and power, their black fins cutting through the steel-gray water. It was a family, and I could hear their calls echoing in the quiet air. I just sat there, on that rock, completely mesmerized. It wasn't a zoo or a planned excursion. It was a raw, wild, and completely unexpected encounter. It was a gift from nature. In that moment, I wasn't Bear Grylls, the adventurer. I was just a man, a small part of this vast, incredible ecosystem. That moment defines Norway for me. It's a place where you can still find true wilderness. It's about resilience, respect, and finding beauty in the rawest of moments. We've journeyed through the majestic fjords, climbed the giant mountains, met the wise Sami people, and witnessed the cosmic dance of the aurora. We've seen that Norway is more than just a country. It's an experience. It's a challenge to your body and a balm for your soul. The spirit of Norway is the spirit of adventure itself, wild, untamed, and full of surprises. It's about embracing the friluftsliv philosophy and finding your own connection to the great outdoors. The stories I've shared are just a glimpse of what this incredible land has to offer. The real magic happens when you step out there yourself. Your own unforgettable moments are waiting for you out there. Whether it's a grand expedition or a simple walk in the woods, the adventure begins the moment you decide to answer the call of the wild. Norway is waiting to share its secrets with you. This is why I do what I do, to share these incredible places and inspire you to find your own adventures. If this journey has sparked something in you, if it's made you want to explore more of our amazing world, then my mission is accomplished. I pour my heart and soul into these expeditions to bring you along with me, to show you the power and beauty of the wild. So, here's my heartfelt ask. Please, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, stay prepared, and always, always keep exploring. Your greatest adventure is just around the corner.